Live from the studio in Earlville, Illinois, it's the WMA News with Cliff Krups. And here's your news anchor, Cliff Krups.
Good evening. I'm Cliff Krups. Our top story tonight takes us to the American Northwest, where what at first blush might seem like a precious week-long getaway retreat for an adorable little couple, but what in reality could be something much more sinister. Gladys Cheshire has the story.
Montana. As Canada's big fat neighbor to the south, its wide borders and distance from major cities make it one of the few American states with many miles still left untouched by industry. If you take a trip to Yellowstone National Park, you are bound to see a few wild things. A bear, a wolf, a moose, maybe even some horses in love with each other. But one thing you are not going to see is this man, Manuel Marchese, a.k.a. Manure Manuel, the kingpin of the largest natural fertilizer smuggling organization in the world. The reason you will not see him is because he doesn't need any time in the spotlight, as the U.S. Department of Agriculture has put him on their most wanted list, a list that was started with Marchese in mind, and only Marchese is on it.
Thank you, Gladys. And right now we have on the line a gentleman who's asked to remain anonymous. He has been and is currently still involved in the illegal manure trade. Sir, how do you think that Marchese was able to get so much manure across state lines?
It could be brought in by plane. It could be airdropped. It could have been brought in through the port, in the crates. Basically, any way you think that you could bring it in, they would bring it in. Sometimes they put decoys. Since there was so much, available, they'd let the government catch so much, and while they were, occupied doing that, it would come in through other, means at the same time. So if, they thought they had caught, let's say, 1,500 kilos, there was 5,000 coming in, where they weren't looking.
Thank you, sir. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all for this evening. Good night, and take care of your babies. I'm Cliff Krups.